DoubleTake Diaries. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of DoubleTake Diaries. You already know who it is. It's Sinz. Yeah. And I'm so blessed, so honored, and so happy to be back here with y'all on the couch. We ain't gonna waste no time. Let's jump into the shit. Shannon Sharpe. What in the God's name of niggadom is going on with Shannon Sharpe? What's going on with Shannon Sharpe? I'm confused at how men of his mature age don't register to them that kicking it with a 19-year-old might not be good for your image, your brand, for your business, everything that you got going on. As you all know, because it's all over the internet going viral right now, Shannon Sharpe hopped in a relationship with a young ting, 19 years old is when he met her, claims to have met her at the gym, which is cap. She works, she's not even works. She's on OnlyFans. She's an OnlyFans shorty. And that's exactly where he met her, surfing OnlyFans. He starts kicking it with this young ting. You feel me? They start getting into some weird type of BDS role play type of weird shit, right? I ain't judging nobody's kink. What you like is what you like. What goes on in your bedroom is your business. It is not my business. And so I am not judging anybody's kink. You feel me? Shannon Sharpe, who is almost 60 years old, started dating this girl when he was 54, and she was just the tender age of 19. She is now suing the former NFL player who turned sports commentator and podcast host for $50 million for SA and battery allegations. Now, audio has come out all over the internet of this dude talking about he's gonna choke her out in public on some like weirdo shit. And this is mind-blowing to me for so many reasons. First and foremost, I hear a lot of dudes speaking on this situation. I don't hear a lot of women speaking on this situation, which I think is a little problematic. Because a lot of guys think it's okay for a man at this mature age to have relations with a girl that young. He is old enough to be both her father and grandfather at the same damn time. What are we talking about? This is absolutely disgusting. It's disgusting. Like $50 million aside, lawsuit aside, this is just gross off the rip. It's like you were an NFL player. One, it's not like you wasn't out here getting cakes. You were out here getting cakes for generations. He's a generational cake getter. You feel me? Like he been getting cakes. You feel me? He been getting cakes. So it's not like he deprived. It's not like he deprived. It's not like he was Shannon Sharpe, he's not like cute or anything like that. He's not, if he didn't have money, it'd be a little different. It'd be a different story. No disrespect to the man. He's not eye candy out here. I'm sorry. But being in the NFL players get cakes. They get tings. They get gal. They get girls. You feel me? It's not like they deprived. You feel me? So one, to start checking for a shorty off OnlyFans at 54 years old is crazy to me. It's crazy to me when you could have your pick of the litter. You really could have, you know what I mean? And you could tell that Shannon Sharpe is on some bullshit in them sheets. You could tell he's on some weirdo shit in them sheets, which is why he doesn't date women his age. He does not date mature women. Bro, you could get you a 35-year-old ting, a 40-year-old ting, bro. You could even get you a 33-year-old ting. 19 is insane, fam. 19 is insane. All your children are older than her, fam. That's insane. That's insanity. That is gross. Okay? All you old niggas out there who think it's cute, who think it's fly, who think it's lit to date girls that could be your children and grandchildren, y'all niggas is nasty, okay? Y'all is nasty. First and foremost, y'all just gross. Now, it looks like they've been together for a couple of years, having relations or whatever. It looks like the majority of their relations took place at either Shannon Sharpe's residence or in hotels, etc., except for two occasions. The two occasions where he has now been recorded by this girl, and audio has been recorded of him and his interaction with this girl, for the world to hear and for the world to see. Now, Shannon Sharpe, everyone's talking about this $100 million deal that he had on the table, and everybody knows that he worked for ESPN. And in recent news, with the recordings coming out, with him releasing the text messages between him and this 19-year-old girl, which I'm not gonna go through. Y'all have heard them. They are disgusting. Okay, he's on some weirdo shit. I'm not judging him, but I am judging him to a degree. Your lack of discretion is the reason why you're in this position, and I don't feel bad for you. Everybody out here trying to cape for this nigga like, oh, it's a shakedown, it's a shakedown. I don't give a fuck what none of you motherfuckers say. If you don't have the discipline and lack the discipline to at least have a little more discretion for how you moving out here and who you moving out here with, to end up in a situation like this, for people to see you and you worth $100 million, for you to lack the discretion. Do you understand? To move with a little more maturity and etiquette, then shit like this is gonna happen. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, you know, there's all these old nasty white dudes who be doing this and nobody's holding them to the fire. I'm going to speak personally, me as a black person. I hold my people to a higher standard. Yeah, okay, people are like, oh, he's still a man, you know, men and da-da-da-da-da. Cap. I know a lot of motherfucking men who are men, mature men, who stand on morals, who have discretion, who have discipline. You know what I mean? Who are not as weak-minded as Shannon Sharpe. You can like what you like, right? He's screaming, oh, it was consensual. It don't matter, though. The shit you was doing is now public. So motherfuckers see how you a nasty nigga, Shannon Sharpe. You a nasty motherfucker. I don't expect nothing else from this 19-year-old white girl. Shit, if I was her, I'd be looking for a come up. Shit. The fuck you mean? You trying to choke me out and do all kinds of crazy shit? You feel me? So his lack of discretion is the reason why he's in this situation. Now, Shannon Sharpe has released a statement that he's stepping down from ESPN until the NFL season starts. Many people are speculating that this is just his way of stepping down from his position at ESPN in a way that doesn't seem like it's because of these allegations. Everybody's under the impression Shannon Sharpe is not coming back to ESPN. ESPN is owned by Disney, and Disney's not having this shit. You robbing the cradle. This crazy. Shannon Sharpe, you completely out of line. Monique came on your show, tried to warn your ass. Cat Williams warned you of your indiscretions and what will happen to you for those indiscretions, and you did not heed their words. This is what happens when you don't listen to your peoples. Because the real one's gonna keep it real with you. Like Monique is a real one. She was trying to keep it real with you. Cat Williams is a real one. He's trying to keep it real with you. And all your big dick deviants is catching hell in 2025. It is going up. I think it's a tragedy because this guy was literally, he's building generational wealth, and put in a position, and in a light that, you know, a lot of black men, they don't really get a lot of the opportunities that Shannon Sharpe or Stephen A. Smith get, on said platforms. Now, of course, you know, a lot of people are saying, hey, Shannon Sharpe has his own podcasts. He has his own shows. He has his own things going on. And this is not the end for him. I don't think it's the end for him. By far. I mean, I think he will go on, Nightcap or whatever podcast that he has. He will go on to continue to create content that serves his demo. Misogynistic motherfuckers. You feel me? Motherfuckers who thrive off of toxic masculinity. You understand? There's a whole demo for that shit. And he will continue to feed that, and he will continue to make money. I don't think that slows up for him in that way. He'll lose endorsement deals. It's just the name of the game. You know what I mean? All these niggas nasty behind closed doors. All of them are fucking freaks. They are freaky and love underage women. And some of the boys. You feel me? But the thing is with these white motherfuckers is they have more discretion to keep their freaky nastiness under wraps. You feel me? There are like gentlemen's clubs and shit you could go to that are for discretion to be discreet. Nigga, you was just outside in the open. You was just talking to her on the phone. It was so obvious to me when I hear the audio, it was so obvious what this girl was trying to do to him. The game she was pulling, but you could tell Shannon Sharpe is an arrogant motherfucker. And your arrogance is what the fuck got you into this position, man. I personally don't feel bad for him. Zero. You gotta have more you 56 years old and you lack that discretion. It's not like you wasn't out here getting cheeks. You been getting cheeks for generational cheek getter. You been getting cheeks, Shannon. So it's like to get to this place in your life where you are about to ascend and excel beyond this level you was at, for it to be halted and stopped and ended because of your lack of discretion out here getting these cheeks. You look like a clown. You are a clown. You a goofy ass nigga. This really is hilarious to me that this little girl and this man, this lawyer she got behind her, Busby, who just steady out to get blood from you niggas. He trying to drain your bank account, that you would even allow them to put you in this position. You already offered her mills and she said no, because her lawyer ain't stupid. He understood that by releasing these tapes, by releasing these audios, the audio phone calls between the two of you, he recognized how damning and how damaging that would just be to your character and to your brand. He understood, Busby understood the age gap alone and the weird shit that you was into with this young girl. He understood that the whole world gonna look at this like manipulation. You do have some in Shannon's corner talking about, Unc, we know it's consensual. We know that 19-year-old girl wanted to give up the cheeks. We know she was down for it all. We with you, Unc. We with you, Unc. And none of that shit matters. None of that shit matters. At the end of the day, man, more will be revealed. This tape's supposed to come out, which discloses an encounter they had sexually. I think this is hilarious. Shannon's legal team releasing the explicit text messages. Many say it was he had to get out and get in front and get ahead of this. But all this showed us we knew Shannon Sharpe was a freaky nigga already. Okay, but the role playing aspects of it, the BDSM, at some points in their relationship, I personally think he scared this little white girl. I feel like she was down for it until this motherfucker started wanting to do some weirdo type shit. Listen, to all you big dick deviants in 2025, if y'all don't move with more discretion, more discipline, more discernment, y'all gonna end up in these situations. You understand? Now, y'all are multi-millionaire motherfuckers. You understand? Why piss away your fortunes over a lack of discretion over your balls, over your dick? Get your manhood in order. Make some motherfucking sense. And if you 60 years old, date someone your motherfucking age. You a nasty nigga. And with that being said, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of DoubleTake Diaries. You already know who it is. It's Sinz. Yeah. And we but she want to put a big black baby in you. Crazy.